we made a commitment to creating a better tomorrow, to create lasting, sustainable, and meaningful change throughout the entire organization. At all levels, on all teams, in all regions, and for all employees.
Not wanting to put you on the spot, Dave, but I will. Some of the questions which I've heard have basically been around, well, what changed for you in June? And why do we now believe that we have to accelerate the programs that we've got in place?
It was a moment of look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, are you doing everything you can, or have you been doing all that you can? And the clear answer to me was no, absolutely not. We haven't been doing everything we can.
We began with investing in empowering our most powerful asset, our people. Appointing our first Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Manager of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, and EMEA Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Lead. UGG, Hoka, Teva, Sanuk, and Koolyburra by UGG each committed to representing 60% Black, Indigenous, and people of color, LGBTQI+, and diversity of body types and abilities in all future marketing campaigns. We set a target of 25% representation of Black, Indigenous, and people of color in the United States at director level and above positions by 2027. Since last year, the number of Black, Indigenous, and people of color employees at director level and above has increased from 12% to 16%. Additionally, since last June, 49% of all new hires have been from Black, Indigenous, and people of color communities. While we are trending in the right direction, we know we have more work to do. We know that creating an inclusive environment where we can all come as we are is everyone's responsibility. Through employee resource groups, monthly small group conversations, listening tours, webinars, mandatory and supplemental training, we've been able to create spaces rooted in authenticity, self-awareness, and growth.
What are some qualities of an inclusive leader that you think are important to contribute to the organization?
Self-awareness.
Change starts inside our doors, but we also have a responsibility to our broader communities. Last year, we donated more than $500,000 to racial and social justice organizations, and we're excited to extend and amplify those efforts this year with an additional donation of $500,000. Sharing updates isn't about us checking boxes. It's about us living our values. Reflecting on our initial commitment of creating a better tomorrow. We aren't there yet, but we've made intentional and pivotal steps towards our goals. We are truly better together, so please join us as we continue taking steps towards a more just and equitable world for all.